Hello friends, in the previous videos we are discuss about the uh, gymnosperm general characteristic, how actually the gymnosperm is differ from the other taxes. So we are going to continuous study with the different classes of the gymnosperm. The first class is a cycadales. The cycadales best example is the Cycas. The members of cycadales are commonly called as cycads, and usually they are the typically xerophyte. It look like almost palm like plant, that's a coconut and arecanut like that plant. The stem is short, unbranched, columnar cover with the persistent leaf bases. So usually the main characteristic of cycadales is the persistence leaf base. Leaves are pinnately compound, arranged in whorls at the apex of the stem, and usually strictly they are deciduous. Sometimes maybe even semi-green patches will found, and pollination is entomophilous, anemophilous pollination. Going to the first example, that's the Cycas. First look at the taxonomy or the classification of the Cycas. Order Cycadales, family Cycadaceae, genus is the Cycas. So where do you find these Cycas? They will be both cultivated and widely distributed in tropical and subtropical regions of the world, especially in India, in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Andaman Nicobar region. They will commonly grow. Next, look at the morphology. Cycas is a evergreen, slow-growing, long-lived tropical palm-like plant and commonly found in the xerophytic habitat. It is also grows well under the cultivate condition. The sporophytic plant body is differentiated into stem, root, and the leaves. The plant body is simply differentiated into the stem, root, stem, and the leaves, just like your monocot plant. First going to the characteristic of stem. Stem is unbranched, erect, stout. That means that it will be straight and erect in nature, and even sometime maybe very few conditions there will be a possibility of dichotomous branching. The older part of the stem is covered by the number of persistent leaves based in a spiral manner, which forms the protection. At the apex of the stem occurs a crown of spirally arranged leaves. The age of the plant can be determined by counting the number of leaf bases on the trunk divided by the half the number of the leaf on the crown. So like that very easily, so you can find the age of the gymnosperm. The roots of the cycas, there are two types of roots, that's the normal root and the coralloid root. The normal root are the taproot system. They have the primary root developed from the deep into soil and possess the no root hairs. Taproot will be die-yearly, and that is replaced with the fleshy, large, persistent, adventitious roots. They are positively geotropic. They will key role in the fixation and absorption. This so the anatomy of the stem is showing that's the cortex, Casparian strips, and the protoxylem regions. So this is how the coralloid root. So they are the different one coralloid roots. They are when compare with the normal root, there will be a small that's accumulation of the nodule-like structures will be there. They usually frequently injected with the bacteria, fungi, and other BGS enter to the lenticels. Initially, these roots will grow horizontally and swollen tip of the followed by repressed by the dichotomously branching. The root come but into the ground, and hence they are apogeotropic in nature. They are possesses lenticels which helps in the respiration and aeration and nitrogen. They will help for the erosion and the nitrogen. So this is how the anatomy of the gymnosperm root is showing. The cortex, secondary xylem, primary xylem, and phloem and vascular bundles will be shown. Next, going to the leaf. Leaf is a foliage, and there are two types, that's the foliage leaf and the cataphyllous leaf. The foliage leaves are spirally arranged, present at the apex of the stem. The pinnately compound leaves, they are thick, leathery, sessile, spine, tipped leaflets, alternative and opposite in place. Leaves are possesses long rachis and a small petiole, and usually petiole possesses small stuff of spines. The leaf possesses long rachis, but the petiole possesses small stub like a spines. The young leaves are covered with numerous biseried hairs that's called as a ramenata. And usually they also shows the young leaves in the succinate vernation will be shown. Usually succinate occurs in pteridophyte, but the some that cycas is showing the this character as a succinate vernation in their leaves. And the another one is a scaly leaves. They are dry brown colored, somewhat triangular scaly leaves with the one pointed end, present at the apex of the same and remains covered with the ramital hairs, incapable of the carbon assimilation, fixation, the protection of the local measure and help in the apical roots. So this is how the anatomy of the leaf is showing the different photosynthetic region and the assimilatory regions. So this is how the structure of the cycas, that's the stem, root and the leaves, both the external morphology and also the internal morphology. So this is how differs from the other plant. Cycas differ from the other plant. I hope you will understand the concept. So if you have any doubt, so we can discuss in the next classes. So this is the general characteristic, that's a classification, general characteristic of the cycadales, and the each character, that's the morphology character of root, stem and the leaf. So root are two types, that's the normal and the correct root. Stem is erect cylindrical branch and they consist of the squares, and the leaves there are two types of, that's the scaly edge and the foliage leaves. They help in a photosynthetic activity and they are pinnately very interesting types of the leaves commonly occurs in case of the cycas. So this is an overview of the complete cycas, uh, root, stem and the leaves. We will study the reproductive structure in the next class.